Hi, Scorpios. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Sal. I'm Sal. I'm sorry. I can never be serious. I'm Sal. I do the readings here together with Tarot, and of course, I use Vedic sidereal astrology, Jyotish. Uh, if you're new, welcome. Right. In the past days, I believe I shared it already in the previous video. But if you do recall, I have mentioned that if you are going through something, and because let me explain, rewind. In the previous months, I started making it's called the mystical custom bracelet. You can skip whenever you want. Okay, this is for people who is in need of a solution to their problem. Okay, because I do provide remedies in different forms, and one of which is like making their gemstone bracelet. So when you get your bracelet, of course, one of the client shared with me their whole situation, where they're coming from, and what's happening in their life. And without going much to the detail, you know, the moment I read it, I just knew like that morning I'm going away and I'm gonna go to the temple and pray for the person because that one is a sattvic remedy. So if ever you are working with me, rest assured that I take this to heart. I put all my energies to it. You can get it down there. I just need your situation and your intention and what you're manifesting, of course, and your date of birth. Now, I have no judgment with what you're manifesting. Just in case you're wondering. For me, I am just a conduit. I am just a messenger, and I pray for you. And of course, I use all the tools that are given to me to help you. Okay? I have cried enough and I don't want to cry again. I mean, well, because every time I go to that space, it really brings me to how do I say this, Scorpio? Like, it grounds me. I know I'm gonna take your time and people are gonna be upset. It's like just give us the mother read, get out. Okay. So if you're just gonna be impatient and disrespectful to the house, this is the house of abundance. Okay. If ever you watch Pose. Okay. Let me share. Yeah. You know what? Let me share even more. Okay. Now it keeps me grounded. I'm back in the day in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Let me explain. This is one of the stories that always keeps me grounded. I have a bakery for people who's not familiar. I had two bakeries, one in New York, one in Santa Fe, New Mexico. When I had my bakery in Santa Fe, New Mexico, this is prior to me being, doing what I am called for now. There was this old lady, and this old lady, okay, my bakery is very bougie. I'm a French Italian patisserie pastry chef. I know I'm gonna consume your time. If you're just gonna be upset, watch another reader who goes straight to the point. I have 70,000 readings about your ex trying to come back to you and that they hide something from you, and this time they're coming back. There's a lot of that there. Okay, you will pick up something from here far more genuine than any of my reads probably. So, I have my bakery in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm very bougie. You guys know me. I always get the best of the best. Like I use plugra butter. It's like I am a French Italian patisserie chef. So my croissant, my pain au chocolat, everything. My wedding cakes. They start at $15,000, $10,000 for my wedding cakes. Anyway, the story is this lady came into the store with her grandchild. I mean, she's in her teens, I believe. And then she was just admiring the pastries. Okay, this is my bakery. My bakery was very magical. If you know the movie Chocolat, then it's like you would understand what I'm talking about. So the old lady came to the store and just admired the pastry. I make it, of course. I'm from New York, so the pastries was like, one. It's not like from New York. It's from Italy, basically. It's from France. So the design and everything. It's like she just was amazed about it. And then the grandchild told me that's like, no, we're just here to admire the pastries because it's so beautiful. We don't have the money to buy the pastries. They laugh, and then I run, and then I gave them a bag of pastries. One of which is like my favorite brownie, of course. So I give them my favorite. I will always just give what is best for me. I give to others. So I gave my brownie to the old lady, and then they left, and then that was it. And then months after, she came back by herself. I don't even know why I'm sharing this, Scorpio. Of course, I should be sharing the reading and then all those things. But she came back to the store. And then when she came back to the store, she was by herself. And then she did tell me that she doesn't have a car. So she had to take a bus. In Santa Fe, New Mexico, it's like the public transportation is not a lot. And it took her hours to get to me. Okay. So then I was surprised. She's admiring the pastries and she says, I don't have money to buy of any of the pastries that I have. But she has a gift to me. So here it is. Here it is. It always grounds me and brings me to tears. So she thought about me because she's cleaning her place, her studio. And then she has this she has she, she's an old lady who's retired already, right? And she has this stand and it's made of this wood, a cut of tree, a bark, and then it's different stand. And then she thought about me and it was from her mom. Okay, and her mom is already, of course, as is gone already. It was actually from Japan, she said, that mom. And then she's just cleaning her place. And then she thought about me and she gave it to me. And then that time when she gave it to me, it's like I don't understand it during that time because for me, I have everything in my life. Okay. When I say I have, material wise, I have everything. The bakery is wonderful, all these things. And then this person who has nothing is even able to give me something. Imagine that. So every time I remember that story, it puts me into a place where even though the richest of the richest and the wealthiest of the wealthiest, and then, let's just say, I'm not saying the person is poor, but the opposite of richness, like how the heart, the the energy of a person and the intention. If you're tired that your crystals are not working the way that you want to, I'm Sal. I'm a crystal expert, and I made this Zodiac PIAO crystal bracelet specific for your sign. Visit my website, eatreadlove.me. Get yours today. To give is amazing, and it doesn't need to be you're up there or wherever you're at, but the intention. And I felt bound by that. From that day forward, I always remember that day that if a person was nothing can give me and help me, imagine at my position. That's where I always come, oh, see all the blessings come through me. Um, yes, so that moment I knew that, like I wasn't reading, I found this as a calling, what I do now. And I hope it helps you, Scorpio, with what I do. I joke a lot. I really do joke a lot. I talk a lot about nonsense. That is my true nature. Okay. And in the screen, I don't look like come on, look at me. It doesn't look like he even prays. I feel, oh, that's just me being critical about myself, probably. But in my chart, it never shows I don't think it shows the caring side, the nurturing side at all. I look like I am about business and I am about my promotion and my product and all these things in the channel. I do look like that and I am aware. But behind this, it's not just that at all. Just in case people are there who's judging and always just being critical of the things. I'm gonna start the reading. No, people can be so critical. You know, the person that I went to the temple for, without the details, the person didn't have a place. And then the person said, years that the person saved to have one of my bracelets. And now she has a home. And then she has her relationship. And that's why I don't understand. Because the person is nothing. And then still went to me. And I'm aware of like my creations. It's material. It's very material. But of course, this is how I work. This is what I create. This is what is gifted to me. But she was grateful. She was, I'm sorry with the ugly cry. I said, I'm not going to cry anymore. But it just touches my soul. And sorry, Scorpio. I know you're here for a read. But yeah. So, okay. You know, we're gonna get this done. Okay. So sorry, Scorpio. So let's see. Okay. Now, if ever you need, I told you already. I'll talk about Mercury retrograde, of course, on August 4th, and Saturn retrograde on the it started on June 29, and then it's of course, it's the next 5 months. Okay. Sorry. Oh my god, the ugly cry has come out. Emperor. Okay. Taking power, taking charge. I love your first card, Scorpio. It took me, what, 11 minutes to get to your read. I'm pretty sure the whole internet has already crucified me. Yeah. Um, Emperor is the Scorpio finally saying that I want to do things, great things. I should change the things. This is because this is a masculine energy. It's not Empress. So you're very active. You're about like um, how do you call this? You're about like putting focus, taking charge. Remember, this is Aries. This is your sixth house. This is your work. Could be. Mercury is retrograde in Leo in your 10th house, and then it's gonna go back to Cancer to your ninth house. Saturn is retrograde in your fourth house, which is your home and your comfort. This is a time where you are best suited to really, you're gonna persevere by owning who you are. Okay, does it make sense to you, Scorpio? So like you are meant for something great. You're meant to be this. You're meant for that. If you remove the, let's just say, I don't know. It's the right term. Is it a cloak? I don't have a. Okay. Um, like you remove that, you be you, and then the rest follows. Okay. It's difficult. It's so difficult. It's very difficult. Like I myself, like I do have an image. Like it's we have a what we call arudha lagna, and that's kind of like the image that the universe that the that no that the not the universe but the chart shows. So you may appear like, oh, this and that, but this is you. This is you, Scorpio. Uh huh. Let me see here. Okay. We have Jupiter in the seventh, of course. Ooh, and I said Jupiter in the seventh. Yeah, I may look like this. I have to put the energy. Pull up the energy, Sal. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Uh, Knight of Pentacles. A lot of things in your life took so long. Knight of Pentacles is here, right? But what is destined for you, Wheel of Fortune, and I'm doing the first week of August already. Knight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune is coming. I've been crying for days. Oh dear Lord. Okay. Wheel of Fortune here, Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It's like it's coming your way, right? Fate already lined everything. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's also like the divine timing is already at work. It's the it's like it's you're ready for the greatness. You're ready for it's like is it apple picking? It's like that. It's like you're ready to be plucked. Is that plucked? Oh, you're ready to receive this, Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, luck, has turned to your favor finally. Amazing. This is, of course, financial abundance. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter growth. Jupiter has aspect to your 11th. I already mentioned. Of course, in the past month, probably 2 months, well, probably like last month, probably past month, the money has been dry. We've been trying and trying, but now it is here. Okay. So, as always, you guys know, this is the time where I'm going to talk about my own creation, justice, and the Three of Wands. You're probably feeling that it's just like, when can life be fair? You make life fair by accepting who you are first, and then allowing the divine to work through you. Life becomes fair. You give justice to yourself by answering to a higher calling and doing what is right with the justice and then fulfilling it. You're doing yourself that fairness. Okay? The world is unfair, but the divine is not. The divine sees you. Are you tired of trying to find which crystal is good for wealth? Let me help you understand what are the seven crystals that's going to be good for you. Obsidian, garnet, citrine, yellow sapphire, lapis lazuli, ruby, and jade. The problem is all these crystals are very expensive. What I did is I put all these crystals in a bracelet so now you can use it. All these crystals are going to be good for you. To find out more, visit our website, eatreadlove.me. Divine hears you. God understands you. God knows you to the core. The world may never be, but your creator, if you're religious, you're spiritual, knows the good deeds that you have given and of course the not so good. I ain't picturing a saint here. I'm just letting you know. Justice with the three of wands. I just like to go to joke with you guys. Now, you guys know me about removing obstacles with a double PIXIU 18 karat real gold. I work with gold a lot. That's one of the how to call this methods that I do is Sattvic. It purifies. I do work with silver also to calm the mind. I have all the seven gemstones that has helped me in this mega wealth. It's down there. It has a free yellow sapphire crystal vial. It's free shipping in the US. We ship to more than 80 countries across the globe. It comes with a free Mercury retrograde set. It's a whole set, guys. You got emerald, lapis lazuli, garnet for material wealth, emerald for that, the Mercury part because Mercury is emerald, lapis lazuli for Saturn. I don't advise blue sapphire, of course, but if it's trying to secure a home, stability in the house, the lapis lazuli is going to be good. Comes with a free talisman because this I believe that if it's gifted, it's stronger. I only have 30 of this, so if it's there, it's there. If it's gone, it's gone. And I'm finishing the recording for the Mercury for all 12 signs. It has a free class. It has 3 grounding crystals also for the time that Mercury is retrograde, and still use it, of course, for the Saturn retrograde all the way to November. Okay, just become anxious because the outpouring of people who has entrusted me with their mystical custom bracelet, I can only imagine. Okay, this is like a molecule of what the prayers that we all give to God. And I couldn't even handle one prayer. I broke down in one prayer, meaning a person's what do you call it? Asking for help with what? I can only imagine. Coming back to the read. Okay, let me see here for the Scorpio. Justice. Look at that. This is divine justice, Scorpio. If at some point in your life you feel that life has taken so much from you, God is giving it back to you. You just have to receive it. 3 of Wands. Be that person who is ready to accept the transformation that God has intended for you. Okay? During this time, there's a lot of questioning, right? Rahu's in the 5th. You feel like, I don't know what happiness is. I tried this. I don't know if it makes me happy. I tried that. Tried dating, this and that. Open a business. I tried that. I'm pursuing my passion. I tried that. Mars right now, of course, is in Taurus. And this creates, of course, tension in the relationship in the 7th house. Your Lagna Lord is in the 7th. It's a Maraka house. It's a good way for Mars to be cleansed here. What I mean by that, because Digbala, it loses its strength. It weakens. Okay, it weakens in the house of partnership because Mars is not about partnership. It's about, getting things done. It's a warrior. It's a general. It's like you want to finish things. And I feel like during this time that it's weakening, okay, in the 7th, directional strength. And of course, it's with, it's in a house that, Mars and Venus are not good. I feel like it's the time where the weakness shows your strength, and that's a very Scorpionic thing. When you are weak, that's when you are strongest. When you are down, that's when you are strongest. Because when you're strong, you're strong. But a true Scorpio really shines at the deepest, darkest time of their life is when you see that phoenix rising, is when you see that this Scorpio, the one that I'm reading for, is meant to succeed, is meant to overcome all their troubles and struggles. This is also a good card for financial success. This is also a good card for manifesting your dreams. Emperor. Wheel of Fortune. You're in the right place at the right time. No doubt about it. Four of Swords and Ten of Wands. Release all the burdens, is what they're saying, that you have taken upon you. Cleanse. Okay. And I see here that there is going to be a celebration. The world would celebrate your name with the World card, with the Three of Cups. Family and friends are so happy and excited to see you. And this is a chapter of your life. And you're going to say that I came, I saw, I conquered. I love that with the Scorpio because I know how the Scorpios are. They're a karmic sign. You're co-ruled by K2. That if that doesn't scream anything, I don't know. Like you're already ruled by Mars and then co-ruled by K2. And it's difficult because it feels like half of you is with the earth and the others is in the ethers. That's the eighth house, natural eighth house, right? Four of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like sooner, like you wouldn't even know, you wouldn't even understand how much blessing that is about to be showered upon you. Eight of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Okay. And I know you've been saving. Four of Pentacles. I know you've been hurt. I know you haven't been opening up. I know that there is that whole paranoia, and it's not here, but I just know that that's your nature, is to scare, Four of Pentacles. I'm scared to trust. I'm not. But there's someone who's coming towards you, Eight of Wands and Ten of Cups. And when you meet this person, I feel like they're foreign from you. Gonna sweep you off your feet, Scorpio. The Ten of Cups is a happy card. You'll have someone. I don't know if you'll have someone. Someone that will be loyal to you. Someone that will make you happy. Someone you can trust. Someone that you can be vulnerable. Someone that you can call when you need them the most. That's amazing. That's amazing. And if you want to work with me, okay, and you have something that you need to manifest, okay, the Mystic Custom Bracelet, it's down there. It depends on what is called for me to do. That moment for that wonderful soul, I was just called to visit the temple. Sometimes, they just call me to visit Chanel or maybe Gucci. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you guys because I cannot, guys. Okay. I cannot. Meaning when I say I'm just joking, guys. So, I'm just trying to uplift the spirit. I know you didn't tune in to be this, I look like a disaster now. So anyway, Scorpios, August is gonna be a good month. Okay, August is gonna be a good month. The last part of July is a transition. It's a transformation. But the first week of August, it's you're coming out of something and embracing something new. And then that I feel is like you're a bow. It's like a bow and arrow, and then it's like a projectile, right? And then you head forth. I love. Okay. So you know where to find me, of course, here. And we have a weekend thing going down there. If you need your protection bracelet, I believe that is at 50% off down there. Help yourself with the red thread bracelet that I always create. It's down there. It's real gold also. I love real gold because, again, it's Satvik. It's down there. So make sure to check out, of course, your double PIAO. And I do apologize for taking so much of your time today. I didn't plan on do that, but, I feel like maybe someone helped. To help someone. Maybe. I hope so. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, Scorpio, and I'll see you again.